know about Falciparum? If you know, can you share with me more detail?
Hi, and welcome to our presentation. Before we dive deeper, let's start with the basics. Microbes are tiny living things that exist almost everywhere. Some can be harmful, but many play important role in life. And one microbe that stands out is the Plasmodium falciparum. It's a unicellular protozoan parasite and the mostly deadly species of Plasmodium, known for causing severe malaria. So today we'll explore how this microorganism has sparked and the numerous innovations in medicine and biotechnology. Oops, your phone.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh my god, who's that? Don't look at her, don't look at her.
Don't look at her.
Oh my god! To understand where Plasmodium falciparum fits in the world of living organisms, let's look at the 5 kingdom classification. The 5 kingdoms are: Monera is prokaryotic and unicellular organism like bacteria. Next, Protista. Protista is eukaryotic and mostly unicellular organisms such as amoeba. Next, Fungi is multicellular eukaryote with cell walls like mushroom. Next, Plantae is multicellular organism with chloroplast like ferns. And the lastly is Animalia, which is multicellular organism without cell wall like birds.
Hi! So now, let's explore how the Plasmodium falciparum survive inside the human's body. So this parasite can make its own essential nutrients. So it relies on the human's host, specifically red blood cell, for survival. So it's obtain nutrients like isoleucine, which is the amino acid, vitamin B+, for example, like the pantothenate, purines needed for the DNA synthesis. So to get this parasite will digest the hemoglobins in the red blood cell, but hemoglobin alone is not enough because it lacks of some of the nutrients. So this parasite uses special transporter on its surface to bring in the additional nutrients. So it's also create a new fermentation pathway that allow it to take in and release material through the red blood cell membranes. All these mechanisms are potential drug targets, which make the importance for the anti-malarial drug development. So that's all.
In binomial nomenclature, the first word, which is the genus, must begin with the capital letter, while the second word, the species, uses lowercase letters. For example, Plasmodium falciparum. When typed, the name should be written in italics. If handwritten, it must be underlined. This standardized format helps scientists around the world to identify organisms clearly and consistently, regardless of language or location.
You must be waiting for the bag to hit me, right? Never gonna happen. Instead, you must know the morphology of Plasmodium falciparum, changed throughout its complex life cycle. It mainly shifts between 2 locations, the liver and the red blood cells. So let's look at its stage. In the liver, the parasite enters as a sporozoite after a mosquito bite. Sporozoite travel through the bloodstream to the liver. And then inside the liver cell, they mature into the cystine. And after about 2 weeks, the cystine bursts and releases the merozoite into the blood. In the red blood cell, the merozoite go through 3 stages, which is the ring stage, looks like a ring under a microscope. Trophozoite stage is a more compact cytoplasm, still ring shape. Cystine stage, divide and release more merozoites. Some merozoites turn into the gametocyte, which is the sexual form of the parasite. And the male gametocytes are rounded with the potential of flagella, and the female gametocytes are crescent or banana shaped. And these are picked up by the mosquitoes and during a blood meal and continue the parasite life cycle in the mosquito.
So next we move to our part, which is about reproduction. Plasmodium falciparum is the parasite that causes malaria. In the human body, some parasites change from asexual to sexual form called gametocyte. There are two types of gametocyte, male which are round with flagella and female which are elongated and crescent shaped. This gametocyte travel in the blood. When a mosquito bites, it takes in this gametocyte with the blood. Inside the mosquito midgut, the male gametocyte release flagellated sperm-like cell, while female gametocyte turn into egg-like form. One male join with one female to form a zygote. A zygote becomes ovokinate, moving from of the parasite. This ovokinate enter the wall of the mosquito's gut and form a round structure called an oocyst. The oocyst grow and after a few days produce thousands of tiny sporozoites through cell division. When the oocyst bursts, the sporozoites are released into the mosquito's body and travel to its salivary glands. Now, the mosquito can infect another human during its next bite. Gametocytes are very important for the process because without them, the parasite cannot complete its life cycle in the mosquito and the malaria cannot spread. Bye!
Oh, wait. Do you wish to know the industrial significance of Plasmodium falciparum? Even though Plasmodium falciparum causes malaria, it's a huge driver for various industries due to the need to combat it. For example, in pharmaceuticals, parasites drug resistance like chloroquine forces new drug development. This creates a new market for new drugs. Next, for biotech and vaccines, the need for vaccines against Plasmodium falciparum led to the first World Health Organization recommended malaria vaccine. This shows that the parasite fuels vaccine innovation. And for diagnostics and medtech, the need to detect Plasmodium falciparum drives the market for rapid diagnostic tests, or we call it as RDTs. These are key for malaria control programs supporting manufacturers. And lastly, for research and labs, Plasmodium falciparum is essential for research. It creates demand for parasite cultures, reagents, and assays. Specific lab strains are crucial for testing new drugs and vaccines. In short, the fight against Plasmodium falciparum directly stimulates innovation, production, and research in several key industries, turning a major health problem into a catalyst for scientific and industrial advancement.
Final part of our vlogs, which is about the Plasmodium falciparum. Nina, can you give me a hand, please? Okay, thank you. So, the Plasmodium falciparum, the deadliest malaria parasite, has led to several major commercial advancements. First, the anti-malaria drug products like Cortums and the Atifens use the antimycinins based on the combinations to effectively reduce the parasite loads in patients. Next, the mosquito vaccines developed in Ghana, Kenya, and Malawi marks a major step in the commercializing anti-parasitic vaccine through the recombinant protein technology. We also have a diagnostic kits like K-Start and the ST-Bilin, which detect the specific antigens of the Plasmodium falciparums. This rapid test has created a sustainable global market for the malaria diagnostic. Lastly, the laboratory strain and the research tool are vital for the studying drugs resistance and vaccine development and also parasite genetics. MR4 and the BEI resources help distribute the research-grade material worldwide. Together, these innovations show the power of the science in the fighting malaria. Bye-bye. That's all.